Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports News Analysis YouTube channel. My name is Mike, and one of the most interesting parts of free agency in the NFL is how you see markets develop at each position, whether it be markets that are underdeveloped or overdeveloped for certain players. And we're seeing the cornerback market develop here even before Tuesday when these guys officially become unrestricted free agents. And two teams making decisions here in the last couple days to lock up cornerbacks to lucrative deals, really setting the market at what is now obviously a very valued position in the NFL. We'll start with Brent Grimes, who is on the other side of 30 years old, yet got that 4-year, $32 million contract with about half of it guaranteed from the Dolphins. You fast forward to today, and one of the younger corners, Sam Shields of the Green Bay Packers, in his mid-20s, in the prime of his career, signs a 4-year, $39 million deal, set to make $30 million of that in the first 3 years of the contract. So, you have the market set for the corners over 30 and under 30, it seems, and it'll be interesting to see the impact that these deals have on guys like Vontae Davis of the Colts, Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie of the Broncos, Aqib Talib of the Patriots, and certainly Alterraun Verner of the Titans. And Verner has been a guy who's been in the news here the last couple hours. I mean, teams like the Jets, the Lions, the Steelers, all with interest in bringing in the 25-year-old cornerback who made the Pro Bowl last year from the Titans. So do we see his market now rise up to that $9-10 million a year mark? I mean, I know for a guy like Shields, some people expected him to be in the $6 to $8 million range per year. When you see the contract he got, what does that mean for these other guys? I went through how people are interested in Verner. For Aqib Talib, where do you draw the line with him? A guy who played well on the field last year, maybe as good as any of the guys that I just named in this cornerback class. But how do you quantify the off-the-field trouble? That's going to be interesting to watch with him. Vontae Davis, the Colts gave up a second-round pick for him. Will they go up to $9-10 million a year to keep him? Because the thinking is he's probably just every bit as good as a guy like Sam Shields. And Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie brings his own question marks. This is a guy who it was thought that he might retire after one of his press conferences at the Super Bowl. If you're a GM, are you going to pay big money to a guy who 2 months ago mentioned retirement? So all these things are going to unfold in a cornerback market, but I think what you're going to see is with the increase in the salary cap, at least at this position, these guys getting more money than certainly you would have thought they would have gotten maybe even 2 weeks ago. So definitely some value in locking these guys up beforehand, but the drawback is teams potentially having to overpay to get these 4 guys I mentioned at this premier position. So definitely something to follow here during free agency. If I'm a team, all right, my order is I'm going to want Verner first and foremost, followed by Vontae Davis, followed by Aqib Talib, and then Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. I don't trust Talib. I don't think Rodgers-Cromartie is as good as the other guys. And Verner, because of his age and how he played last year, I think has to vault to the top of the cornerbacks available and look for him to get $9-10 million a year from whatever team ends up signing him. And it looks like there's going to be a lot of competition for his services. Guys, let me know how you think this cornerback market is developing, and if it's surprising to you, hit me up in the comments. Hit me up on Twitter as well. Guys, I'm covering free agency from soup to nuts here, right here on my YouTube channel, so stick it right here. Be sure to subscribe. It's completely free. Have a great night.